Gary V, what's up? Lewis Howes here from the School of Greatness podcast. Big fan of the Ask Gary V show. Keep it up. Love what you're doing. I've got a two-part question for you, and it's geared around selling books. Now, I've got a big book launch coming out in October in the fall. It's called The School of Greatness. Very excited about it. And I've got a two-part question for you. One, with Instagram ads looking like they're going to be opening up here soon.
Somebody's paying attention.
If you could only spend money in one place on ads, Facebook or Instagram, where would you be putting your money on a book launch coming out this fall? That's part one. And part two, if you were looking to get 10,000 pre-orders through bulk orders, where would you be focusing your energy and efforts to get 10,000 pre-orders?
Piece of cake, because I've done it so many times.
That's the question. Hope you like it. Thanks.
I love it, Lewis. I'm hedging here because I just don't know exactly what Instagram is going to do. If I knew that Instagram is going to fully open up the funnel, the fire hose, and ads are just rolling in and we're seeing 5-7 ads a day on our feed, then I would say Instagram. I really would, because I do believe the attention is sitting in Instagram. The problem is my intuition, without any knowledge, is they're going to be a little tighter on the spigot and it's going to be a little tougher to actually break through, and so I would spend 50 cents on a dollar in Facebook and Instagram. The problem is your book's coming out in October. The ad platform's supposed to come out in October. My belief is it comes out later, so I think I want you mentally in Facebook. Facebook's gonna dominate. Number two is a piece of cake, because I've done it multiple times, and I'll do it again in March or February for my Ask Gary V book. The place to go is to your homies. The place to go is to your homies. What I mean by that is reverse engineer everything you've done for people for the last 18 months and send them one by one, not in bulk. Biggest mistake people make is send a bulk email and say, this is the one time I want to send a bulk email. You know, I just need all of you to buy my book. I get that all the time. That is a piece of crap execution. It will not work. I don't feel like it's personal. I never buy. But Lewis, when you email me and you write a whole thing like, hey, remember when we first met in Ohio and I drove you around, or St. Louis, and I drove you around and this and that, and you know, thanks for being on my podcast, and hey, remember a couple of months ago I asked this question on the show, so here's my thing, and hey, it was great to see that. Like real stuff, like the party in LA that I helped, like real stuff that happened between you and I, not a bulk Control C, Control V. This is you and me. You spent 5 minutes writing this email. It would really mean a lot to me. I'm gonna be guilted into buying 100 books. And that's it. And you've got a lot of people like that. And some people are even more homey with you and they'll buy 1,000, or they'll buy 40, or they'll buy 90. And literally when Jab to Jab Right Hook came out in that August, it came out in February, in that August, when did it come out? In January? I don't even, December. When did Jab to Jab Right Hook come out? Anyway, in that August, maybe December. Anyway, in that August, I emailed thousands of people one by one, wrote them one by one emails. It took forever, and I got a lot of sales and well into the tens of thousands. And so that's exactly what I would do. I'd reverse engineer CRM, your whole social graph, the 25 to 7,000 people that most matter, and one by one, remind them the nice things you've done. And I know how you roll, you build up leverage. One by one, tedious, long, but effort that converts in actual sales. And follow up. I went in right in and be like, look, you need to say no in this email, or at the time, Nate, who's the CEO of the book, or Nate is gonna email you and ask you every week on the week. And I'm cool as shit if you go with no, because I get it. Cool. But you need to say it, because I will bother you until you tell me. And so put them in a corner, suffocate them, don't let them be able to like just delete it and not answer, pound them, let them basically understand that you will not have a relationship going forward if you don't at least answer, and that no is equally as awesome as 1,000, and that's what I did. I really made everybody feel very comfortable in saying no, because I get it. As I did with them being 1,000. It's funny, after I did Jab, Jab, Right Hook, even though I did it for Crush It and Thank You Economy, after I did it for Jab, Jab, Right Hook, it's funny, I've been giving this advice to a lot of people, and as you guys know, we've been buying a lot of 100s and 200s and putting them out for Vayner, so that's the scoop, my man, that's what I would do.